we are invited to play a part in the greatest story ever told by the one true God who, in spite of who we are and what we've done, still wants to call us son or daughter, still ask us to be part of the family. But he wants all of you. Not a weekend church experience, not a Christian camp. He wants all of you.
I dedicated my life to Christ, and I will never 100% understand God's love, but I'm starting to understand it more and more every day, and it's really touching.
Accepted Christ into my life.
The thing that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life is I gave my life to Christ this week.
When I leave Wagon Train, I'm probably going to be a lot closer to Jesus and God, and I'm probably going to pray a lot more and read my Bible.
One defining moment where I saw God really work in my life this week was when we were in chapel and I decided to stand up and recommit my life to God.
The decision that I made last night was that I'm not going to live for myself, and I'm going to live to make Jesus known, and that's what my life goal is going to be. It's not going to be what I want. It's going to be to finish the race and complete the task of sharing the testimony of God's grace.
I came to trust him and let him into my life and let him be the driver of my life and control. I gave up that control of my life and I gave it to him.
When I'm going home from camp, I'm going to teach others that I've known are not believers and teach them how God is great, and that even though you're going through a tough time, that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop believing. You shouldn't give up. God is good and he has a purpose for what you're going through.
There was a craft that we did that represented the stars, and one of the staff members, they read us a Bible verse, and it showed that God made us in a special way and we have to follow him no matter what.
I'm going to make a really big effort to connect with some of the girls that are younger than me and just really work on serving and encouraging them and kind of building them up and loving them and just making sure that I'm extending encouragement and love to the people around me, especially my peers.
Last year when I came, I truly accepted the Lord, and just seeing this year go by, and I got baptized, went on to mission trip, and seeing how it impacted me, and then seeing my friends come here and their lives being changed really impacted me a lot, to know that they're coming to Christ and they're my family, my eternal family. So.
Because you and I are dead in our sin, spiritually dead, separated from God because of our sin. You know what we need is somebody who can make dead things live. When Jesus walks out of the tomb, he proves that he has the one thing that every human being on this planet needs, and that's resurrection life. Jesus doesn't just pay the penalty for our sin. He doesn't just wipe our slate clean. But then, by his grace, he extends to each of us resurrection life.
Once I came here, I just told myself I need to start getting into this, knowing who God is, reading his word, spending that awesome quiet time with him. And I figured out that really it's all about believing in him, respecting him, and knowing that he loves you and that he sent his son to die for you. And I felt really bad knowing that I just overlooked that. And now I'm ready to go back down the mountain, do that, learn about the gospel, preach the gospel, disciples making disciples. I think that's really what I want to go and do.